G'day everyone and welcome to another video of this NBA 2K26 Play Now Online series. And in today's video, probably going to be using the worst team in the game and possibly the league next year. With the Brooklyn Nets, you're going to be seeing who we take on shortly. But not much to say about Brooklyn. I think they're going to struggle to win, 20 games? And their best player, highest rated player, I believe is the newly acquired Michael Porter Jr. Yep, 82 rated. With Cam Thomas as an 80 overall. So I think people are actually going to watch them just to see how often Cam Thomas and MPJ pass the ball, because they are not known for their passing, that's for sure. But they can obviously both light it up. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they both have 40 plus point games. Or even, there's a chance they could get 50. I mean, I'm not sure if Cam Thomas has reached 50. I have a feeling he has. But anyway, it's going to be tough to try to get the win, especially against the Atlanta Hawks, who I think are really a solid team in 2K and in real life. They've been getting a lot of buzz recently. Just the type of team they've built around Trae Young now. I think they've got some decent expectations, and we'll go from there. But we start off with a 3 with Cam Thomas. But this video is obviously going to be about the Brooklyn Nets. They just drafted 4 rookies, and I think a lot of people were clowning their selections because I can't really think of who they selected off the top of my head. I know they got someone called Danny Wolf and just a couple of foreigners as well who evidently can't shoot, at least not in the game yet anyway. But you see here I'm up 12-1 before Trae Young hits a 3 there, so good start, and we need to start well because the bench is pretty dead if you ask me. The bench is where they really struggle. But anyway, we're going to get it out to MPJ, a little pass fake, probably didn't need to do it. And he gets the shot to go. And looking back on this game, I definitely should have used MPJ a bit more. I definitely was trying to use Cam Thomas, but my opponent was just in a zone, which I thought was a bit odd. I mean, I know some of my players can't shoot, but if you're going to leave them wide open, there's a decent chance I'm going to hit a shot or two. As we see MPJ again, he kicks it back out to one of the rookies, Traore. I believe he's French, and we brick it there. No real shot of making that. As we go up 5 going into the end of the first quarter. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments on either Brooklyn or Atlanta. I'm not going to talk too much about Atlanta. But you see here we get the 3 ball to go with Martin there. Not sure if he's a rookie. I don't think he is. But yeah, obviously I'm playing with this team who I didn't know much about at all. Wilson, I think he might be a former Buck. Don't quote me on that though. As my opponent leaks out and gets the jam. And just like that, it's a 2-point game. After being up 11-2 early on, we've really slowed down now that we've brought the bench in. And my opponent's just been playing the zone and letting me brick shots, to be honest. But Dyson Daniels, my fellow Australian, goes inside and hits the little floater. Tough little shot there. Don't know if I agree with the open rate in there. But Nick Claxton, the center for Brooklyn, is possibly a trade acquisition at the end of next year. He's been floated about the last couple of years, but his contract doesn't look so terrible anymore. I believe when he signed it, it wasn't the best looking deal. But now the cap's gone up so much, it's not actually that bad. And who knows, a team desperately needing a center could use him in the future. But a great bit of defense there, and a great save. As we get it to Cam Thomas, what's he going to do? Pull up? No. MPJ with the pump fake? No. Dumps it into Claxton, and he just goes up for the jam. Porzingis, the unicorn, couldn't do anything about that. As we tie it up, heading into the half, can we keep him to a stop here? You see I switch to a zone as well, just because I don't believe my opponent could shoot. For some reason jumped there like an idiot. And he kicks it out to Dyson Daniels, and he cannot get it to go. So all square at halftime. A good first quarter for me, and then a good second quarter for him. And this game, as you can tell, was not a great display of offense, as you see the stats there. If I was versing a decent player, I definitely would have lost. But yeah, trying to keep our undefeated streak alive as well, which is pretty impressive considering we've already used quite a few bad teams. As we get it ahead here to Demin, I don't know how you pronounce his name, but I think he's one of the rookies as well. As we get a 3-point lead here, very low scoring third quarter, as he goes in with Luke Kennard, and he somehow gets the tough running layup floater thing to go. Just kind of threw that one up there. And he got it to go. And just like that, Atlanta now up by 3. Coming to the end of the third. Trae Young, what can he do? He's got players wide open, but because of the pick and roll, and absolutely screws that up as he goes for the step back, but it was way after the buzzer, so that wouldn't have counted anyway. But heading into the fourth now, decent chance I lose this one after starting off so well. We're going to go at Trae Young. He's still playing zone. We're going to get it to Cam Thomas, and he gets that one to go. Only 8 points to Cam Thomas so far. As I said, I've just been bricking every single shot. It's not been a good display. But we take the lead back here. Up by 4 with 2.5 to go. Trae Young, dribble, kicks it out, wide open. And for some reason he didn't shoot it. He probably should have, but he gets it to Porzingis for the open mid-range. And he'll get that one to go. But yeah, just going to let the gameplay play out now. What happens. Cam Thomas again. Kicks it to Zaire Williams, the former Grizzly. We get to MPJ. A tough shot. Pretty well contested there by Jalen Johnson. As Trae Young dribbles in. Kicks it out. And he goes in for the slam with Dyson Daniels, and he ties it up with 2 minutes to play. We need to make sure we get this win. And we find MPJ, and he's not going to miss this one. And I think he's got 17 now, I think it said there. So his money is a catch and shoot specialist from his time in Denver. Gave up Cam Johnson to get him, but I believe they also got a pick. And that was a clean block by Claxton. I can't believe they called a foul there. That's ridiculous. But can my guy hit free throws? He can. Knocks down the first to cut it to 2. And he cuts it to 1. Very tense game now. 1.5 to go. I'm just going to run all the way down. Kick it across. Cam Thomas. Can't find anyone. And he's still playing a 2-3 zone. And we see Cam wide open for 3. Bang. Cash out. He's got 13 now. MPJ 17. That's 30 of the 42 combined for them. And he gets the steal there. Throws it ahead. And we're just going to be patient. We're going to bring it back out. Get it to Cam, who shoots again. But he misses that one. Timing was just a little bit off. Now it's Trae Young v MPJ. Can he lock in, play some defense? It's definitely not a strength of his. But he takes the 3. He was open in his defense, but he couldn't time it. And we get it ahead to MPJ. He takes it back out, and he intentionally fouls there. And one more foul, and we'll be shooting free throws. At a basket here, and you think we'd wrap it up. We get it to Zaire Williams. To Cam Thomas. He's got Dyson Daniels. But he double teams. We drive in. And he, for some reason, intentionally fouls there, I think. So does this guy have a decent free throw rating? Can we make him pay? I bricked the first one. Probably a bit of lag as well, I'm not going to lie. I always have terrible connection down here in Australia. But we get the second to go. And that's a big point. Up by 5. A stop here now, you'd think, could seal the deal. Zaire Williams on Trae Young. Looks like he's running a play for Luke Kennard. And I read it. Jump out ahead with Nick Claxton. And I'm going to skip ahead now because that was all she wrote. As we get the win by 7, 45 to 38. Absolutely abysmal offense. You see the stats there. MPJ, I should have shot way more with him as he was pretty much on fire. You see all the 3s put up there. My opponent could not shoot either. And that's going to be another 3 points as well. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.